I do want you to give us the thumbnail of Epica because it is very unique and it is very different than what people are used to with award schemes.
Yeah, well, the main thing is that I mean, it's global. It's a global award show, but I think it's the only global award show, at least in our industry, that's judged purely by the press, by journalists.
Mm-hmm.
So we have all the leading trade titles from around the world. So in the UK alone, we have Campaign, The Drum, Creative Review, and Shots.
Right.
And in the States, people like Adweek and Ad Age and Digiday. So, and their equivalents around the world. So that's the kind of the USP.
Right.
The thing that makes that interesting is that there's no agency politics. So you have a bunch of people who are experts in their field. A lot of them have been writing or broadcasting about advertising for many years, but they have that kind of objectivity and lack of bias. So there's no kind of agency politics when it comes to voting time. They're not going to vote for you because you're in their network. They're not going to not vote for you because you're not in their network. They don't care about that. They're just interested in the.
They're not going to vote for you after you say, "Hey, there's a bag over there for you." You might just want to go take a look at that. See what's in it.
No, they don't do that either. In fact, they're not even allowed to vote for their own country because
Right.
when you work in journalism, you have you have buddies, you have people you go out for a drink with that work in agencies, and you might be tempted to say, okay, let's give them a prize because I'm friendly with these guys. Right. But they can't vote for their own country, so they can't do that either. So
we're talking to you, Gideon.
So
I'm going to send him that snippet, and he's just going to give me boatloads of grief about that.
I'm not even sure he's on the jury actually, but if he isn't,
no, I know, I love Gideon. I know.
So there you go. So that's it really, and the partnership with you guys makes a lot of sense for us because more than 50% of the agencies that enter Epica are indie agencies.
Right.
And I was just checking the figures actually, and so for example, last year 58% of our winners were indies. Mm-hmm. And they're as high as 67% in 2020, for example.
Wow.
Which means that indie agencies support us even when times are tough.
Right.